Thrall, offspring of Orc, is raised as a slave of humans. The day comes when he manages to escape his tormentors. He swears revenge. And the battle for Azeroth continues, this time completely in 3D. In introducing Warcraft III, Blizzard is betting on graphics that are far superior to most strategy games on the market. Fans of the first two Warcraft games will have to change their way of thinking. Battles were once more of a background task, and strategic thinking was key to victory. But with Warcraft III, Blizzard has introduced a new way to play, role-playing strategy, or RPS. Players will control small but powerful parties. Battles are more interactive, and the action takes precedence over everything. Instead of creating dozens of warriors and wizards on your own, you retain heroes to whom you can assign various units.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna have a large continuous storyline in the way of StarCraft, where rather than having, in Warcraft II, you had two mirroring storylines. You could play orcs or humans, and then depending on which one you played, it kind of affected, the ending. In StarCraft, we had one large continuous storyline where it was, a story that had beginning, middle, and end, and you just played races at different points of the storyline. And I think you'll see that more in this. But I think one of the things that we want to do is actually make the races even more specialized than the past, and we want to make the races be really interesting in multiplayer. I think anytime you see a sequel that comes out, you see, the existing kind of player base that have played the previous sequels, and they always jump in and they very quickly get in. And then even with, like Warcraft II, I'm sure we had plenty of new players that hadn't played Warcraft I, and they get into it. And I think when in a role-playing game system, it's even easier for new players to get into it, because role-playing games do a much better job at storyline, bringing you into things. So that's one of the things we're trying to capture from that, bring to a strategy game, is how immersive and bringing you into the storyline in a much more interesting way. I mean, even StarCraft had a lot of role-playing elements in that way, where we had characters that talked to you, and they actually did things, and there would be cutscenes and things of that nature. So we're just kind of taking that to the next level.
In addition to the familiar orcs and humans, there are 4 other races, including elves, which have formed an alliance with the humans and the pesky dwarves. Due to Warcraft III's refined resource management model, managing your race and building up your village will consume much less playtime. Thanks to Blizzard's raw Pardo, our glimpse at Azeroth's next great war was very informative.